Okay, I'm here on Lauder, and what I'd like you to do, Ben, is make sure you get a piece of paper and write a checklist. And next to your checklist, write the tools that you're going to need. So first off, we're here on the outside. We already have the push broom, but what I want to do is after the trash out guy leaves, you're going to go through here and make sure that there's no trash here on the curb side. Also make sure you sweep up this street because we're going to have leftover rubble, glass, and all kinds of stuff. Down here on the sidewalk, you're going to see stuff next to the fence. Please clean up all that dirt. You can pour dirt back in any holes that you need, and then we'll go to the backyard here in just a minute. But then here in the front, let's go ahead and want you to remove this pile of dirt here and see all this stuff. You could try to remove some of the little rocky material, that's fine. Take your shovel and just kind of pick up some of this dirt. We want to throw it underneath the bush. I do not want all this like pieces of concrete. Let's take that out, and we're gonna throw that over there. I'll get to the backyard in a second. So I want you to take this ram board stuff off, and you can paint that front. Your security cameras, you know the locations. I may change one of them on you just so you've got a ladder that's tall enough. Okay, on these cameras, remember to get yourself a whole set of drill bits that you can keep, and you also want the ones that will drill into concrete. So remember, you're going to go into the mortar spaces, and in reality, you only need, I really think all you're going to need is one screw. Don't worry, I don't think you're going to really need to worry about two. These take 3 double A's each, and I actually have a bunch of those at home. So we want to make sure we put these guys up. All right, so we're back outside. Nice job on washing this down. Next thing is let's go ahead and remove some hay from various other spots. Cover this up if you can. So all these sticks, you've got this leftover chicken wire. There's I think kind of like a bigger stick over there that's hanging down on the ground. There's cement over there and various pieces of like either wood and concrete and that sort of thing. Let's go ahead and pick that up. The fence, let's go ahead and wire that up, at least that bottom side, so that it's not hanging out. So you're going to need maybe either another little piece, a little bit of wire. And again, you're going to need that a flat bladed shovel, and go ahead and fill in. Did a little bit around here, but I'd really like to make sure that like even this corner piece, that is filled in. Again, use some of this dirt that's around the yard. Fill in all next to here so that this concrete isn't showing rubble. Get rid of all that. Come back over here and fill in some more next to this part of the driveway. You've got excess dirt from a couple of those piles. You can take dirt from areas like this over here. You can take it from areas over here, maybe even some of these pieces of grass. You can stick those upside down so that they're right next to the driveway. And then take your broom, and if this is wet, go ahead and push the water away. Old electric, get rid of all this. Go ahead and get rid of all this stuff. The cardboard box. Back on the inside, let's go ahead and take all the plastic off of the microwave. Same thing here on the stove. The tape down here at the bottom. The wine refrigerator. Next thing is I want you to read this pamphlet and go through the little setup instructions. Currently, the light and some of these things aren't really working, so I think it's going to be in your setup. And then on the fridge, don't worry about the inside, but go ahead and take care of all this stuff on the outside. Back room cleanup. So The carpet guys will be here in the morning. This is probably the very first thing that I would like to make sure that we do is that there is nothing in here. These are for the stairs to be built. I think Adam says he's going to try to clean up all this stuff, but regardless, if we've got let's say we've got some extra shoe molding, that stuff can come back to the office. This stuff we want when you go to Home Depot, make sure you pick up a 4-inch piece of PVC plumbing, and that's going to be used where you can store all this crown molding in it. We'll use it on another project, and we'll put that back at the office. Anything that's in here, every single thing is gone. There should not be one thing left on the floor. The stuff on the windows we're going to leave in here for now, just because we want to cover it up. Job boards can go back to the office, or you could take one to Damon. Garbage cans, those are going to start coming back to the office. This stuff is just our leftovers. We've got our ladder, broom. We're definitely going to have paint left over. As far as the paint goes, I don't want it to get cold, so we want to put that maybe back inside the office. The flooring can go in the office. All this stuff, there are a couple more returns in these boxes, but either way, let's get everything back to the office there. Okay, remember we've got our floating brush here. That can come back to the that can actually go on future job sites, but either way, want to make sure that we clean this sink up really good, please, and just kind of scrub it out. It'll just be the best we can make it, but just kind of clean it out pretty good. All right, toilet paper. Let's go ahead and put, why don't we go ahead and put a few rolls down here in the bathroom in the basement, and put a few rolls, say on the countertop upstairs, just so that the staging, the girls that are doing the staging, they'll take care of that for us, just so that we've got some.